mean,
sorry.
with Kennedy,
At what point
in
do you
terms of
expect the
the
Sorry,
privacy mandate?
sorry, over here, yes.
Thank you. At what point do you expect the crime operation in D.C. to end, taking into account that 30-day limit on federalization of police force?
So, it's a great question. So, first of all, we appreciate the comments from the mayor acknowledging how profound a difference President Trump's leadership has made in reducing crime and violence in the city. And I can say on a personal level, as somebody who has lived in this area for 2 decades, the transformation has been breathtaking. And we hear every day from members of the community, but particularly from longtime members of the community, and native Washingtonians, been here for many years, in some cases whose families have been here for many years, that they're just overflowing with gratitude at how safe and clean the city has become, and how the parks are open again, and the sidewalks are clean again, and they're not worried about getting shot or mugged or carjacked. The president has the authority, under both that statute as well as inherent Article 2 authorities, to maintain control of the federal and local policing in the city for as long as he may desire. But at a more fundamental level, the key point is that this is the capital city of the United States, and the president is going to do whatever is necessary in order to ensure that the capital is the safest big city in the country. And of course, we want all cities to be the safest that they could possibly be. But here right now in the nation's capital, this is a historic effort to transform our nation's capital into something that is the envy of the world in terms of beauty, in terms of safety, in terms of community. And it really is a wonderful thing to watch that happening, but there are a lot of deep systemic challenges we have to overcome. There are scores of organized street crews in this city that are comprised of career criminals that are engaged in narcotics trafficking and weapons trafficking and organized gang violence that represent a severe, acute public safety threat to this city. And we have DEA, FBI, ATF, and every federal law enforcement agency working to root out the chronic gang violence in this community and liberate this city for the people who live here. And it really is, it's an extraordinary thing that is happening right now. Nowhere in the history of our country has such a dramatic improvement been made in such a short time, but this is just beginning. And so, I guess just to restate what I was saying to you, and I'm spending more time on this because it's so important. The president's authorities under the Home Rule Act, under the Constitution, are clear in terms of his ability to direct and control public safety in the city. But even more important than the questions about specific legal authorities is the fact that as President of the United States, he will not relent, and he will use every authority and tool at his disposal to ensure that the capital city of the United States is safe for all Americans, and we will never waver, and he will never waver from fulfilling that mission. And again, the gratitude and the appreciation that we've seen from the residents of this community has been really one of the more amazing things I've seen in my time here serving in the White House. But again, this is just the very beginning.
Have you talked about the